Hello and welcome to History Pod. On the 5th of October 1936, the Jarrow March departed the northeast of England with a petition calling on Parliament in London to respond to the unemployment crisis that was crippling the local community. The Tyneside town of Jarrow had been the site for Palmer's Shipyard that had been responsible for a large proportion of the town's employment. Having operated since 1861, the yard was sold in 1933 due to a collapse in the British shipbuilding industry and the impact of the Great Depression. The shipyard closed shortly afterwards, and although American entrepreneur Vosper Salt proposed turning the site into a steelworks, he was forced to withdraw after members of the British Iron and Steel Federation lobbied to make the project unfeasible. The collapse of the steelwork plan was a devastating blow to the people of Jarrow, where unemployment had hit 70% in the months following the closure of the shipyard. In response, David Riley, the chairman of Jarrow Borough Council, proposed a march to London in order to raise the profile of the economic disaster that had befallen the community. The people on the march had the full support of their local Labour MP, Ellen Wilkinson, and secured funding for the march from the local community, including all the other political parties. Over 1,200 men volunteered to take part in the march, of whom 200 were chosen to take the petition to London. They marched for 25 days and received a generally positive reception wherever they passed through. Arriving in London on the 31st of October, the marchers entrusted the petition of 11,000 names to their MP, Wilkinson, who presented it in the House of Commons on the 4th of November. It achieved no immediate response from the government, and the marchers returned home, feeling that they had failed. If you enjoy HistoryPod, please consider supporting it. You can find details at patreon.com/historypod. Alternatively, please leave a rating or a review on iTunes, Stitcher, or Google Play.